Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. So I am currently on my way to Oklahoma City to go pick up some wheels and tires for the Trailblazer for $100. All the tires are junk, but the wheels are pretty nice looking. So I got about 40 minutes or so left until I get there, about 50 miles. And so I'll give you guys another update once I make it out there. So y'all give me a bit, I'll give you guys another update. Alright you guys, I got the wheels and tires loaded up, $100. So I'm now headed back to Tulsa, over to the storage to go meet Ray, so I can help him unload some stuff out of his truck, and I need to unload the wheels and tires out of here and get all my tools that I dropped off. So I'm headed back to Tulsa, and I'll give you guys another update once I make it back. Alright y'all, so just made it over here to the storage. I want to show y'all these wheels. So as you can see, the tires are trashed. They're all dry rotted. Every one of them is junk. But these are the new wheels. They're kind of similar to what's on my mom's, except for they're like a six spoke, or I guess really like a 12 if you count each one. But here, let me get them out of here. All right, look at there, bam. It looks so good. I mean, there is some chrome peeling in some spots and some pitting, but I mean, for $100 for all four, can't complain. And I mean, it looks so good, like even with the big ass fucked up door. So once I get all four of them, get some new tires, have to get a little bit bigger than what's on there. But yeah, on the passenger side, it'll look really good with the wheels. So I guess I'm about to get these other two wheels out of the back, and I gotta get all my tools and stuff I unloaded and put back in here. And I'm just going to stack all the wheels in there for now in the storage. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to find some new tires. I'm thinking like some 275, 55, 20s. So be plenty of width. They'll be pretty wide and meaty, and a little bit more sidewall than what these have. So a little bit more comfortable ride. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm going to get the storage open and get these unloaded and in here, and then I'll give you guys another update. Alright y'all, so I got all four of the wheels out, got the storage open, got the light on. So I need to get all this stuff loaded back in the truck, and this stuff here. And I might grab a couple other things. I want to grab the speakers, so once I pull the door panel off, I can swap out and put some Sonys in, give a little bit better sound. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this stuff loaded back in the truck so I can get the wheels in here, and then I'll give you guys another update. Alright y'all, so I'm leaving the storage. Everything's locked up. I've just got the one wheel that the tire was coming off of back there, and I went ahead and just pulled the tire off. It only took me like 10 minutes, so at least that way I at least have one wheel, so I'll be able to jack it up, take the wheel off, test fit it, make sure they're all going to fit before I go start getting tires. But yeah, I'm headed over to the house now, so y'all stay tuned. I'll give you guys another update once I make it home. Alright y'all, so I made it home. So it's dark, so I'm about to start up the 07 and move it into the street. I'm going to have to take it up to the car wash and wash it after I'm done, because the cats have been all over it. Got her all dirty, fucking cats. Look at that. All over the windshield, all over the hood, all over the sunroof, just everywhere. But yeah, I'm going to do a cold start on the 07 and move it into the street so I can get the Trailblazer in the driveway and turn the lights on. And I got the new coil packs in finally. So these are them. Nice. So I'm going to go ahead and get all these swapped out. It's real simple. So I'm going to get the 07 moved, and then get the Trailblazer in the driveway, and I'll give you guys another update. Wish it was a little louder, but got the back up. Alright, 07 is moved. Now I can move the Trailblazer in the driveway, get the lights on, and pop the hood. And then I'll give you guys another update. Alright, y'all, so I've got the truck in the driveway, got the hood popped. I've already got the intake piece off. There's 2 8s and then 2 10s over on the side. So you got a 10 here and a 10 here and then an 8 on each side. Super easy. And then you got this little vacuum piece here, and then there's a hose on the bottom of that goes onto this port here. And I've already unplugged my first coil, and so I'm just going to unplug all these coils. This is the one that had the bent prong on it here, number 3. Not bent no more. But yeah, so I'm going to get all these just swapped out with all the new ones, which are over here on the hood. So I'm probably going to move them all over here onto the table. And but yeah, I'm just going to swap them out one at a time, and I'll give you guys another update once I have all 6 of them swapped around. Alright, y'all, so I've got all 6 of the coils swapped around, all brand new. All new spark plugs that I put in last week. All the coils are plugged in, so I'm going to start her up and see how she runs. Alright, excuse me. Seems like she's running nice and smooth. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna shut her back down and get the intake piece on, and then I'll give you guys another update. Alright, you guys, so got her all buttoned back up. Didn't take like total time, that was maybe 15-20 minutes to do all 6 coils, everything. That was super easy. Alright, so truck's back together. So look at the difference in all these coils. So this one is a blue streak. This one looks like it was replaced very recently. So this is definitely going to be a good backup. All these are good backups because, I mean, the truck was running fine. But look, we've got, this one is a Delphi and this one's a Delphi. They have the white, and then they have like the zinc coating, but it's all tarnished and looks rusty or something. And then there's these two are no brand name. They've been on there for a while, but they're just like the same silver coating as this blue streak one. And then this one, it's a no name, but it's got some zinc, but it's all faded off. So I just wanted to show the difference on those. I just like how the new ones, everything's the same. They all match. I know all of them's brand new. Truck runs great. So it's got all new coils, all new plugs, fresh oil change, new battery. Next thing is going to be brakes. And of course tires for the 20s. And some suspension. Definitely got to get some sway bar links and sway bar bushings for the rear. And probably some for the front. And I'm sure it probably needs tie rods and maybe pitman arm or something. I haven't even jacked it up and looked at it yet. So, only thing I jacked it up for was to do the oil change. I didn't even look at any of that. And then, yeah, I've got to clean up the headlights because these headlights are definitely fogged up. And it's pretty hard to see on the highway. If I hit my brights, I can see fine. But on low beams, it's kind of hard to see. And then here in a couple days, I should have my brand new LED bulbs coming in. So I'll have 6000K LED headlight bulbs. And I'll clean up the housings and should definitely be able to see. And then I also have the new thermostat coming in. It should be here on either says Saturday or on Monday. I forget. But yeah, it's this whole housing piece right there. And so it's all one assembly, and it was like 20 bucks. So, not bad at all. So yeah, I've got to get the thermostat swapped around, because that is my only code, is for the thermostat below regulating temperature. So, it just doesn't get all the way up to the middle. It stays at like a quarter on the temp gauge, which I like that, but I guess the computer doesn't like that. And then the only thing that's not working currently is the washer fluid. I don't know why. I've double checked all the fuses, replaced relays, did the same thing in the fuse box under the back seat. Everywhere there's supposed to be a fuse, there is a fuse. And everywhere there's supposed to be a relay, there's a relay. So I don't see why it's not working. David said whenever I hit the switch, he can hear the relays clicking, but the motors aren't getting power. So I don't know what the deal is with it. So I don't know. But yeah, I think next I'm gonna get all my stuff picked up, and I'm probably gonna take the 07 up to the car wash and go get all the cap prints and mud and shit off of it. And yeah, I need to get all this stuff picked up. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with them. I guess put them in the shed. But yeah, so let me get all my stuff picked up, and I'll give you guys another update whenever I'm headed up to the car wash. Alright, you guys, she's all nice and clean. Sounding great. Need to fix that lid. And now there's no more muddy paw prints all over my car. So I'm gonna go for a little cruise down the highway to dry it off, and then go home and take a shower and get ready for bed. It's already past midnight, so I'm gonna go on this little cruise, and I'll give you guys another update. Hey YouTube, so it is Saturday. I've been working today, and on my lunch I went by this tire shop. I got 4 used Bridgestone Ecopias 265/50 R20s, and yeah, we got the Trailblazer now has, was it 275 or 245/70 17s or 16s. So we took one of those tire size and put it up to this, and these are just a tiny bit taller, so these should fit perfect. And I got all these for $120. So now I just got to go up to Walmart, give me 4 new valve stems. I'm going to change all 4 valve stems before I put the tires on. And I've still got to get all the other 3 tires dismounted off of the rims. But good, making some good progress. So he told me if I want to bring him up there, he could do all of them for another 60 bucks, but I just don't have it. So I got the wheels, got the tires. Now I just got to get the tires on the wheels and balanced. And then it would be good to put them on the Trailblazer. So it's probably going to be a few more days. But just want to give y'all an update. Y'all know I got some tires for the Trailblazer for the 20s. So here before too long, Trailblazer is going to be looking a lot nicer. So I guess I'm going to get all this put back, or put in here in the storage and stacked up. I got to get rid of this tire because it's already off and it is junk. Yeah, you can just see the size difference. That's so much smaller than those. Yeah, I don't want them tiny ones on there. So, got a little bit bigger size. It's going to be good. So, I'm going to get all this stacked in here and put up so I can go back to work because I'm just on my lunch break right now. And, yeah, I'll give you guys another update here in a bit. Hey, YouTube. So, it is Tuesday. It rained this morning. I still went to work, worked all day, got off work, came to the storage, and I started working on these wheels, and I was able to get a second tire dismounted off of a second rim. I accidentally broke off a couple of things, so I have them in my pocket, but I went ahead and jacked it up, got the tires bolted on. It looks good, and so I went ahead and bolted the other one on the driver's side. And yeah, I was trying to get the other ones dismounted, and man, it got dark on me and I started sweating my ass off. So yeah, I decided to call it a day. So I got everything loaded back up. I'm about to head over to the house. I've got a lot more light over at the house, and I got David. Maybe he can give me a hand. So about to head to the house, start working on dismounting these other two tires and getting the other two mounted. And I'm still gonna have to go get them all balanced, but I've got to wait till Thursday when I get paid because I am broke. But man, I think it's gonna look a lot better with having the 20s. So I'm about to finish getting the stuff picked up, get the other two stock wheels and tires put in the storage, and head to the house. And I'll give you guys another update once I make it home. Alright, YouTube, so made it to the house. Truck's looking good. So I've got the other two wheels and tires out of the truck. Got the new tires over here. So instead of using the truck this time, I'm going to use my mom's Grand Am. So I'm using a jack up the car, doing the same thing. Just using the engine side, more weight. So yeah, I'm going to finish jacking this up, get the wheel under her tire, or at least get the tire under her tire, let the car down, it busts a bead, spray soapy water, which in my case I'm using Windex, and then pry on it with the pry bars, jack it back up, spin it, let it down again. I'll do that 4 or 5 times to bust this side bead off. Then I have to flip it upside down, throw them t-shirts and rag down so it doesn't scuff up the face, and then bust the other side loose. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this bead all busted down, and then I'll give you guys another update. Alright, y'all, I don't know why it took me so long to do that one over at the storage earlier. I literally messed with that one for like a good hour and a half, 2 hours using the truck. But man, I grabbed that one, stuck it under there, recorded that video. Took me maybe 10 minutes total to bust down the bead on both sides and to get the tire off. There's the tire. Like, that was super easy. And I didn't have to jack it up and set it down like 5 times on each side to bust the tire off the bead. I just, one time on each side, and it busted the bead. So maybe it was just that one tire. But yeah, so now I'm about to get this tire. I need to line up this date code. Nope, so I want this side is going to be the outside. I want that 16 of 18 to be lined up with the valve stem, because I used to work at a tire shop, and normally where the date is, there's normally a red or a yellow dot on the tire And that's normally, if there's not a red or a yellow dot, it's going to be where the date code is. And that's where there's normally more weight here. And since the rims have a hole drilled out for the valve stem, it's less weight. So they add in weight in the tires to mount next to the valve stem. And that's how I did both of those on the rear. And all I did was mount those, popped on the beads, aired them up to 40 pounds, and bolted them on. They are not balanced. And man, I ran like 75, 80 on the way home, and it didn't shake at all. So it works. I mean, it's not going to be perfectly balanced, but I guarantee if you have this date way on the other side of the rim, then you're probably going to have some issues. It's probably going to shake. This wheel also still has weights on it. See how many weights are over there? Probably because it wasn't lined up. So I'll probably have to scrape those weights off. But I'm going to go ahead and get this tire all sprayed down with my invisible glass cleaner, because that's what I'm using as my soapy water. And I'm going to start mounting this tire back on this rim. And I guess give me about 5 minutes and I'll give you guys another update. Alright, you guys, so I got the tire mounted and I'm about to air her up. So whenever I did the other two, it won't just air up and pop on the bead. So I had to, for the other ones I used brake cleaner, but I ran out. So this time I'm using throttle body and air intake cleaner. Just need something flammable. And so you want to get it to where it's down, to where the bead's not sitting right up against the rim like it is there. So how I did the other two is I put it face down with the face down. And I did it from the bottom side. Like this. Push it down. Use your pry bar. Pry that down like so. Spray your cleaner in there. And then spray it on the tire and then light it and it'll pop. Pop it right on the bead. And you just have to make sure you have air ready to go to start airing it up as soon as it pops on the bead. Because if you let it pop on there and you don't air it up immediately, it's going to suck itself. You know, the fire inside will like, I don't know, I guess it burns up the oxygen and it sucks the tire back off the bead and it'll pop it back off. I've had it happen a few times. So you have to make sure you start airing it up after it pops on the bead. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get this bead popped on here. I got to turn the compressor back on, let it build up air. And yeah, we're going to get this on here and I'll give you guys another update. Alright, you guys, so I got the tire popped on the bead, aired up. She's at 40 psi of air. So this one was a little different. Whenever I popped those two on the bead, I used the brake cleaner and it popped it up on there, but it didn't seat it all the way around on either side. This one, when it popped on, it just popped it completely on the bead on both sides. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so now this one is done, aired up, needs to be balanced, but for now it's okay. So my mom came out and asked what I was doing, so I showed her what I was doing and already got this one busted free, as you can see. So now I just gotta get the glass cleaner, spray in here on the bead, use a pry bar, pry it down all the way around, and then I gotta flip it over and do the opposite side, bust the other side of the bead off. And then I can get this one over there on the tire and get her sprayed down and get the that old junk tire off of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this down, get this tire off, and I'll give you guys another update. Alright, y'all, well, I got this one mounted. This side didn't pop it all the way on the bead, so I gotta let the compressor catch up so I can get it popped all the way on. But yeah, man, brake clean and throttle body and carb cleaner works awesome to pop tires on the bead. And this one, I was cleaning it off and it has a little leak right here. You see the bubbles. So I'm probably gonna have to take this one to this tire shop and have them bust the bead there, put some goop in it and pop it back on. Keep it from leaking, but man, successful day. I got 3 tires dismounted and 3 more tires mounted all by hand today, just since I got off work in like 3 hours. So not bad. It's been a pretty good day. Now I gotta jack the front end up and get these on. Because even though that was leaking, it's still going on. I want to see what this thing looks like. And then tomorrow I'll run by my dad's job, see if he can balance them for me, and go from there. So I'm going to get this thing all the way aired up and popped on the bead, and I'll give you guys another update. Alright guys, so got the last one done. Just got the truck jacked up. I got this wheel on this side. I mean, looking good. I like it. Gives it a whole new look. So I'll probably go up to the car wash tomorrow or something, wash the whole truck, wash the wheels, scrub them down. And then I've got to go by a tire shop and have them all balanced. And then, yeah, this one I still got to swap it out. I had it jacked up, but David spotted something while I was working on the truck. So this one is leaking out of the chrome, but there is a little hole. So I think where all that chrome's peeling on the inside, I think the air is getting behind it and it's going under the chrome and then coming out these two little pinholes.
It's really wild.
I've never seen that before. And it's also leaking at the bead there, so it's probably because all that chrome peeling. And then it was leaking, yeah, it's leaking in a couple spots over here. So I can't put this one on yet. That one, it's just got that one tiny little spot, and it's only where this curb rash is, right in here. Just, oh no, it's this spot right here. So that's the only little spot where it was leaking, and it's got that chrome peeling in there too. So I know, I'm hoping just driving on this one will just kind of make that seal. But if not, I'll get it fixed. I'll get some goopy shit in there from my dad's job. And then on this one, we're probably going to have to dismount the tire again, mark these areas, and then I'll probably just have to wire wheel the whole inside of the lip all the way around on both sides. I just went around with the rag and wiped it down, but I didn't think about wire wheeling it. So, gonna have to do a little bit more work. But other than that, yeah, I just can't mount this one on the truck yet. So, but I've got 3 out of the 4 on the truck. It looks so much better with the wheels. The bigger tires filled out the fender wells a lot better than the old ones. So, I'm happy with that. So at least now the truck has a new look, and it was only 220 bucks, and like 3 or 4 hours of my time removing tires and mounting tires. And I had some help from David on those last couple, but man, they look good. I'm happy with it. So I guess I'm just going to throw this one in the back with the other stock wheel, and I've got the other 2 stock wheels over at the storage, so I'll take that one by there tomorrow. And hopefully I can figure something out with this wheel and get that fixed where it's not leaking, so I can get it on the truck, and we'll go from there. Alright y'all, so went up to the car wash, washed the truck. I only had a $1.50, so it was pretty much just a rinse. But man, the wheels cleaned up pretty good. It looks good with the rims on it. I'm happy with it. So it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to bed. I still gotta go in and take a shower. So it's gonna be it for this video. And so if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. And I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all have a good night.